I'm sure it comes as no surprise to you that I am in fact one of the greatest chefs in our era, comparable to the likes of the legendary Chef Boyardee and this guy who likes olive oil. I've cooked many a delicacy in my life, such as the grilled cheese sandwich, and the grilled cheese sandwich but with a different cheese. I am the chef of all time. Therefore, I of course have the utmost credibility when it comes to ranking food. But before we begin this process, there are some ground rules I need to lay down, okay? Rule number 1, no beverages. Read the title, food tier list. You passed English class. Right? Rule number 2, there is no rule number 2. Rules waste my time, and as a chef, my time is valuable. So other than no beverages, anything is fair game, no holds barred. Now let us commence on this journey, where you will enlighten yourselves on the facts of food. First off, we have pizza. Now this is a classic dish. Nobody doesn't know about pizza. You've seen the Max Kipolinko video. But there's some common misconceptions about pizza that led Mr. Marchenko to his incorrect conclusion. You see, there's many different varieties of the dish, most prevalently Italian pizza and New York pizza, which differ in recipes. It's widely known that the key ingredient to Italian pizza is Italian people, and New York pizza's recipe calls for, that's right, French people. See, the thing about pizza is that it's got a little something for everyone. It's a staple in the modern diet of the peak Homo sapien, and for that reason, I'm putting it right where it belongs, in D tier. Secondly, we got the hamburger. Now, unlike its cousin, the cheeseburger, the hamburger doesn't offer anything special. The meat-bread-meat combo, however iconic it may be, just doesn't hold up to the sheer flavor value other foods bring at a quarter the price. However, I don't know which of the 5 guys they make the burger from. This place makes pretty good burgers. A tier. Max Pikaslinko is rolling in his grave. Next up, another classic, chicken noodle soup. F tier. But if you take the noodles and the soup away, fry and bread the chicken up a little bit, that's a different story. See, now you're talking my language. E tier. We proceed to the Caesar salad. Now, this dish is certainly one of the salads I've eaten, I'll tell you that much. When you take a more in-depth look at the components of a good Caesar salad, however, you can see all of its qualities. It's got the savory aspect, it's got the crunch, it's got the bacon if you're eating it properly, it's got that Mediterranean that other chefs can only attempt to replicate. If you order this at a restaurant, the portions of salad are big enough to cover your entire meal, and when you think about it, a good Caesar salad's all you need in your life. I don't know how this man came up with such an uncanny ensemble of ingredients, but he made a banger. S tier. Up next, chips. All of them. I think any red-blooded American could agree that chips are one of, if not the greatest food of all time. However, I'm not American, therefore the rules don't apply to me. Chips are still good though. Same goes for British chips, which are made far more lazily because the British just don't care about good food. This is a well-known fact. Still, whether British or proper, chips are good. B tier. Unless it's Pringles. F tier. I think any chef like me agrees that Pringles have established themselves as an example of how not to make a chip. Flavors go from mid to... and the only good flavor is the kind that has no other flavor. An embarrassment of a snack and a true embarrassment to the food fan base as well. Thank you very much. The rules are being broken, but if you were a keen-eared listener, you would remember... rules waste my time, and as a chef, my time is valuable. Beverages. See, beverages are an acquired taste, like Shakespeare or oxygen, but most people would agree that a good beverage goes a long way. But if we're being honest with ourselves, water goes in S tier, root beer goes in C tier, and everything else joins chicken soup down in F. Now I think with the exception of a couple dishes, we've covered everything worth covering. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go cook another grilled cheese.